So today we're going to talk about a cut of meat and we're going to talk about a breed of meat at the same time. What we have here is a Wagyu flat iron that Fernando's working on right now. So he's cleaning it up, he's taking some of the fat cap off the top. Flat iron's a really interesting piece of meat. Comes from the shoulder. Normally would be a very tough steak, but as a good friend of mine who's a doctor once said, the reason it's not a tough steak is because cows can't throw. Okay. So he's going to clean this. He's going to clean this up. Okay, so we're going back. So what you see Fernando doing here is cleaning up some of the silver skin. All this silver skin has to come off. It's one of the toughest parts about butchering a flat iron, is making sure you get this off clean without taking too much of the meat away. He's a master at this. Been working at this particular steak for under 2 minutes, and he's almost got it completely clean. Can you tell him to stop running the dishwasher? Rolo.
Que no haga ruido.
Okay. Ready to cut it in half? Okay. Come on. Ready. So now Fernando's got all that silver skin cleaned off. You can see, so this is what makes this such a difficult steak to butcher. There's a little sinew that runs right down the middle of the flat iron steak. So this steak was always known as the butcher's cut of steak. Butchers knew that if they butchered it correctly, this was going to be a spectacularly tasting steak. But if you butcher it incorrectly, you can see these lines of sinew in here. They're going to make a terrible, terrible steak. Really, really tough. But if a flat iron's butchered correctly, it's one of the absolute most tender and absolute most tasty steaks you can have. Stop. See here, this big piece of sinew came right out of the middle of the steak. And again, it's almost impossible to get out unless you're really, really a skilled butcher, which obviously Fernando's been doing this for 28 years, is extraordinary. But it's this piece right in here that will ruin the steak if you don't get it out of there. All right, ready to cut it in steaks? Oh, almost. Keep going. Yeah. You tell me when you're ready. Huh?
Give me weight
Got weight.
I know.
Yeah. So this clean Wagyu flat iron is now, it's about 1.5 pounds. So what we're going to look to do is get 3 nice 8-ounce steaks out of this, which Fernando again has been doing this a long time. So he's got it pretty much measured out. And then you're going to have that little bit of fat on the end. We're going to put that either in our Wagyu tartare, or sometimes we have Wagyu cheesesteaks, big for some really nice meat. But one of the things you can see, look at the marbling on this steak. Just absolutely tremendous. This is an incredible steak. We'll talk more about Wagyu in our next video.